Hello, this is Sheshachalam from Ashwagandha, Mysore. So, yesterday we saw a peculiar Dhana Yoga which was Antyavayasi Dhana Yoga. That is, the acquiring wealth, that is, the person gets wealth. It is not that only through earning, it can be through any source. That a person will get wealth when he is in the last phase of his life. So I took an example of 80 years where 20, I took it as young age where there will be dependency, and 20 to 40 I took it as earning age where learn and earn will happen. 40 to 60 establishing, where people will be will have already established themselves, and then they will be spending, building a house, buying a lot of furniture, xyz, all these things, and sending children abroad or making good education for them. So many things, a lot of expenses. All these expenses also along with earning will happen between 40 and 60. We all know that. Antyavayasi means between 60 and 80. If a person is able to earn or get good profits from his investment, that is that Dana Yoga, very important Dana Yoga. This is about the child prodigy. Balya Dhana Yoga. Balya, very clearly, we should understand that Balya, Kaumarya, Yauvana, Vruddhapya, Mrityu. These are the 5 stages taken in astrology. So, they are Balya, Kaumarya, Yauvana, Vruddhapya, Mrityu. This is the last stage. This is the first stage. So, if I take up this stage, we can divide it till, I'll take it up till 20 years. It is better. Take it up to 20 years. 0 to 20. A person earning a lot of wealth, remarkable wealth, within that age is regarded as Balya Dhana Yoga. So, in all Dhana Yogas, the 11th Lord, the 5th Lord, and the 2nd Lord are very important. In this also, the 2nd Lord is very much important and it's considered. So, the first criteria is that the 2nd Lord and the 10th Lord are conjunct in Kendra, that is quadrant 1, 4, 7, 10. Kendra means 1, 4, 7, and 10 or 10. So 1, 4, 7 or 10 from the ascendant. So that means 2nd Lord and 10th Lord should be conjunct, that is, they should be present close to each other, not too close that they are forming a, going through a war kind of a situation. They should be like, let us say, 6 or 7 degrees or 10 degrees from each other, which is very good conjunction. And this conjunction should be in a kendra, that is the first, the fourth, the 7th, and the 10th from the ascendant. So that is the first criteria. The second condition is that, this is a little complicated, the dispositor of D1 Lagna Lord in D9. So here I have taken an example. The Lagna Lord, because I have taken the Lagna as Kumbha Lagna, Aquarius Lagna, the Lagna Lord is Saturn, and Saturn is placed exalted in the sign of Libra, and the sign owned by Libra is Venus, and the position of Venus in the D1 chart. So, Rashi Tulya Amsha, Amsha Tulya Rashi. We are going from D1 to D9 and we are coming back, returning with an information from D9 to D1. This is a very important exchange. Lot of yogas are there in which D1, D9, D1, D10, you can see the exchange of lordships and you have to see the dispositors. Here, the dispositor of the D1 Lagna Lord placed in D9. So the dispositor here is the Lord of Libra, that is Venus, placed in the ascendant sign of Aquarius, very clearly satisfies the second condition. That is, the dispositor of D1 Lagna Lord in D9 should aspect the above conjunction. So the word aspect is very clearly mentioned in the yoga. Aspect in the sense drushti, it only has to see. So, does it mean that if I keep Venus here, will that yoga work? 100% it will work. It will work, but that conjunction should be close to both the planets. So, the same way, the aspect is also close to both the planets. I have been telling this to many of my students. When even I was teaching earlier in the college, I would tell the same thing, that when the aspect is seen, you should see the degrees. So let us say Venus is at 12 degrees. If Jupiter is at 13 degrees and Mars is at 18 degrees, the aspect is complete. There is no doubt about it. But if these are at 13 degrees and 18 degrees and Venus is somewhere at 28 degrees, where is the aspect? The aspect of Venus is now hitting some 28 degrees in Simha Rashi, that is Leo. That means Jupiter somewhere is here at 13, Mars somewhere here at 18, and that there is a 10-degree difference between the nearest planet Mars. That aspect is very, very thin aspect. I don't give that much of importance to the aspect, so the yoga will not fructify. So the point is, the aspect should be direct aspect. The more the direct the aspect, the more the strength in the yoga. So Balya Dhana Yoga will be totally present in this particular kind of a situation where we have the 10th Lord Mars, this is the 10th house, is along with the second Lord, second house, that is Jupiter. The Jupiter and Mars are conjunct in a friendly sign. Once again, the strength of the yoga increases as the status of the planet increases. That is, the avastha of the planet should be good. The Shatbala of the planet should be good. I will be teaching Shatbalas in the coming classes. So please keep yourself ready. It's a very tough subject, but once you learn it, it's a fantastic subject to understand. So we will be doing Shatbala as a classroom. I am doing it as a classroom, very old style, with a chalk piece and a board. So I'll be doing Shatbala, and after Shatbala, we'll be going for Sarvashtaka Varga. This will be a very tough series of classes. So we'll be doing it one by one.
Along with that, we continue our yogas.
We'll be doing intermittently, we'll be doing yogas, we'll be doing combination of planets, and I have stopped on series of planets for Aries, then Lagna and all those things. That also will keep happening in between. But once we hold the series, it will be like alternate days you will be getting Shatbala. So Shatbala has to be completed. As I did the marriage matching, Shatbala also will get completed. So, because without that, it will be difficult for me to explain further yogas. There are many yogas where we cannot go ahead. Because if I tell Ayana Bala and Kranti Bala or Kala Bala, you will not be able to understand what am I speaking, man. It's so difficult to understand, Already one person has commented that just now we started Rashis, sir. I just started to study Rashis. And after the 7th or 8th video, you have already gone into Nakshatras. It's flying over my head. It's difficult. Astrology is not easy. So I'm giving you a gist. It is like I am trying to push you ahead in a direction. A teacher can only do this. The research has to be done by the student, not the teacher. Teacher cannot dig you the well till you get water. He'll tell, this is the area, man. This is how you have to dig it, and start digging. So teacher will be there for you, with you for motivation. He'll be coming and asking, oh, what happened? Oh, good progress. You're doing a good job. He'll not get down in the well. He'll be standing up there. He'll be telling, oh, this is how you have to put the pulley.
He has already gone into the well.
Yeah, the teacher has dug many wells. Many times he did not get water. So the teacher knows that the first well you don't get good drinkable or potable water. Sometimes you don't get water at all. And sometimes students are there, they dig the well, they get rich oil, but they don't get water. But be careful when you dig, that is in research, keep your focus. Don't get deviated and don't try to do too many things in the research. Keep a focus. Take a chart. Don't please start with family charts. It's not a good practice. I have never done that in my, when I was studying a student. Now also I don't go through the family charts much. I don't like to do that because we get attached to family members. There is an affection, a relationship. So take up third party charts. Your friend's chart or somebody else's chart whom you don't meet daily. It's not that, today I'll see your chart and tell you in the morning. No, you're not an astrologer to do a prediction there. So take some chart arbitrarily and have a autobiography kind of a thing. You should know that person, what he has gone through. Keep at least a 50 charts, a book of 50 charts. Then you can do research. So anyway, going back to this particular thing, we have the second lord and the 10th lord sitting there and being aspected by Venus, which is the lord of the sign where the D1 lord is posited in the D9. So the lord of the sign where D1's Lagna lord is posited in D9. So I will take another example here. I'll not rub this whole thing. I'll just take an example just like that. It will be easy for us to understand. So let us take Vrishchika Lagna, that is Scorpio ascendant, and make this as the first house. So we now have this as the second house, and this is the 10th house. I have purposefully taken this ascendant just to explain one particular fact. So here, the second lord and the 10th lord, let us put it in a good, beautiful sign of Leo. So that position I have to erase. So for this Vrishchika Lagna, so what I am doing now is I have taken the second lord and the 10th lord, that is Sun. We know this is the 10th house, that is Leo for this house. So we are putting both of them here, right? And let us say that the lord of Mars in the D9 chart, because we know this particular D9, where does it start from? The ninth from it, because it is a Sthira Rashi. Chara, Sthira, Dvisabhava. So ninth, it starts from Karkataka. So let us take the same Navamsha. Lagna, but we'll put Mars here. Okay? So we'll put Lagnadipati Mars here. Mars was somewhere here, let us say, so he has fallen on there. So Mars is exalted. I have taken classic examples of Saturn exaltation, Mars exaltation. So this Mars is placed in Capricorn. So the ascendant also started from here and it got placed in Capricorn. Mars also is there. So both of them are in the same 3 degrees 20 minutes. So Mars placed in the Saturn's Navamsha, Saturn in turn has to be back here somewhere. We need to see where Saturn is. So when we come back, let us take this particular position. This is a classic example of enemies. Please try to understand. Don't think that enemy planets are not going to give you this, yoga, whether it is an enemy or not. See, because Saturn, Jupiter and Sun, they don't go well together. They are total enemies. But with all that, our criteria is the dispositor of the Lagna Lord. Lagna Lord is Mars, the dispositor is Saturn, is aspecting the conjunction of the second and the 10th Lord. Simple. Will this Balya Dhana Yoga work or not? Let us check from the chart directly now. Let us check the yogas, other yogas. See, there are several yogas here. Unless the combustion has not happened, it should not be combust. It should not be combust. Who? Jupiter should not be combust. Okay? Jupiter not combust. Next, the aspect is total. There are several yogas. We have Sasa Yoga. We have Ruchaka Yoga because of Mars in the ascendant. We have Amala Yoga because 10th house we have benefics. Strong benefics. We have the fifth lord. This is the fifth house. Sitting, Trikona lord sitting in a Kendra along with the Kendra Adipati. It is giving Lakshmi Narayana yoga. This is one of the strongest yogas, I am telling you. When a Trikona lord sits along with a Kendra lord in any chart, if it is sitting in a good place, in a good way, it will 100% give you good results, always good results. It will make you considerably rich. I'll not tell that you will become a millionaire or anything like that. We don't know the chart. You will be considerably rich. You will never go pay, you will not become bankrupt. You will have good food, good comfort. This is a fantastic yoga. Never underestimate the fifth lord and the seventh lord sitting in Kendra. It should be sitting in Kendra. Lakshmi Narayana Yoga in a Kendra will give you facilities. Lakshmi Narayana Yoga in Trikona will give you knowledge. This is the Saraswati and the Lakshmi. This is Lakshmi. So Lakshmi Narayana Yoga happens when the Kendra Adipati and the Trikona Adipati come together. But the Saraswati, the knowledge, and the Lakshmi, the money, they both will be strong if you have a very strong combination in the Trikona and the Kendra. That is, you have a strong Trikona with a malefic and a strong Kendra with a benefic, and other combinations of Lakshmi Narayana Yoga, that is Dharma Karmadipati Yoga. These are all very strong yogas. So, anyway, the yogas are very strong in this chart, and this person will do very, very well in Balya because Sun represents fame and social, what we call status, very good recognition. So that is why I took this yoga. So thank you very much for today's class. Anything else you want to add?
Things will change.
Please come nearby. You don't have the speaker with you.
Things will change if anyone is Vakra. If anyone
Yeah, retrogression. If there is a retrogression, things will have a lot of transformation. So thank you very much for today's class.